There was, in the city of Rome, a virgin named Cecilia. She is said to have heard heavenly music inside her heart. She is the acclaimed patron saint of music, especially church music, as well as that of musicians, composers, instrument makers, and poets. Cecilia was the only child of an illustrious patrician and was the only Christian of her family. A religious romance telling the love story of Saint Cecilia and Valerian appeared in Greece during the 4th century AD. Saint Cecilia, on her wedding day, played the organ and persuaded her husband to be baptized. But during the evening, she renewed her vow of virginity. When they were finally alone together, she told her husband that she was betrothed to an angel who jealously guarded her body. Therefore, he must take care not to violate her virginity. She told him that if he believed in one God, go and be baptized, and then he will see the angel. Valerian, confused, told her, "If this is true, show me the angel." Valerian agreed and was baptized. When he returned to the chamber, he saw an angel with flaming wings holding 2 crowns of roses and lilies, with Saint Cecilia praying. Cecilia understood that lilies symbolizes their virginity and roses would be martyrdom. In that time in Rome, it was very dangerous to be a Christian. Since reading of Bible, even praying, or anyone who expresses their faith will be sentenced to death. Tiberius, the brother of Valerian, also consented to be baptized after he knew how they had obtained the crowns. After their baptism, the 2 brothers devoted themselves to burying the martyrs slain daily by the prefect of the city. Eventually, Tiberius and Valerian were both arrested and beheaded with a sword. On the other hand, even after the death of her husband, Saint Cecilia was still preaching and had converted 400 people whom Pope Urban forthwith baptized. A fire heated up to 7 times its ordinary violence, and because of preaching, Saint Cecilia was arrested and condemned to suffocation by steam in the baths. But Cecilia did not even break out into perspiration through the heat. When Almachius heard this, he sent an executioner to cut off her head by the sword. With trembling hand, he struck with 3 blows. When her neophytes came to bury her, after the departure of the executioner, they found her bleeding but still alive and smiling. Her friends surrounded her there, not daring to touch her. Saint Cecilia still preached to them or prayed, singing songs of praise to God and comforting herself with sacred music. They also collected the precious blood of Saint Cecilia from her wounds. On the 3rd day, the agony ended. After the Holy Pontiff Orban had come to bless her. At her funeral, she was placed in a coffin in the position in which she had lain, as we often see her pictured. When the tomb was opened in 1599, her body was entirely intact still. She is the first saint whose body experienced the phenomenon of incorruption or not affected by decay. The Youth Performing Arts and Services celebrates its anniversary every 22nd day of November, which is the feast day of Saint Cecilia.